That was, I believe, last year's picture. This is my grandma's favorite time of night. She don't like them in it, and she's mad because I'm taping her without her teeth. I say all well because I love her anyway.
Take care of your teeth so you don't have to be like this.
She's got this. I think she has a creature living on her head. I'm not sure.
I hope not. You have wings.
Alfie, remember it's just me, Alf. Okay?
Don't shoot me with your gun.
What gun?
The one you
camera. The camera.
Oh God, that's taking a pee and the phone rings.
Okay. This is when my mom and her sister Ruth were younger.
Cell phone.
And this was a long time ago too. That's just them. I love pictures. This is Uncle John and his girlfriend. Another picture of them. That's my Aunt Ruth and her husband Dwayne, which is my uncle. That's Grandma and her brides, or her grandma. I'm not sure who that is, but
that's my mother and me.
It's her mother and her me. Yep.
Yeah, I put them together because they're both the same gown.
Yeah, it looks a lot different.
McNamara, a spina bifida patient saved by doctors who grew a new bladder from her own cells.
And here she stands, healthy.
But Democrats insist embryonic cells are the best hope.
This has promise for diseases that affect 110 million Americans, and we don't feel like we can just let that go.
And they are painting the president as out of touch.
This is just one example of how the president puts ideology before science.
Each side accused the other of political pandering.
I think you will find that the president's reverence for life is shared by a majority of the American public.
Democrats don't have the votes to overturn the veto, but still plan to continue the fight. Brian Moore, NBC News, Washington.
In Iraq, the heavily fortified Green Zone came under attack this morning. Witnesses say rockets and mortars tore through that area. Several plumes of smoke could be seen rising over Baghdad. You can see it right there. And just south of the capital, more mosques came under fire. Terrorists blew up 3 Sunni mosques south of Baghdad. The attacks were apparently revenge for Tuesday's truck bombing that damaged a Shiite mosque and killed almost 90 people. Also in Iraq, officials say 2 U.S. soldiers were killed in an attack outside the capital. Witnesses say the troops' vehicle came under fire during a raid to take out enemy fighters. 4 other U.S. troops were injured. There's hope this morning for a breakthrough in efforts to get North Korea to shut down their controversial nuclear program. America's top nuclear negotiator, Christopher Hill, is visiting Pyongyang for the first time just days after North Korea took possession of about $25 million frozen by the U.S. Treasury Department in a Macau bank. Earlier in the year, North Korea reached a tentative agreement with the West, agreeing to shut down its disputed nuclear program in exchange for $300 million in energy and financial aid. Now here's a look at some other stories making news early today in America. Milwaukee police are investigating violence at a festival that commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. The party ended with several arrests for the 2nd year in a row. Police say one woman attacked an officer while authorities were trying to break up a fight. Also, a large crowd pulled a man out of his car and beat him. At the same time, a rally in Texas, one man was beaten to death after his car that he was riding in struck a young girl. Texas police officer and a Good Samaritan are being called heroes after pulling 2 people out of a burning car. Dashcam video captured this rescue after a driver slammed his car into a tree and then it burst into flames. The driver and 1 passenger were pulled out of this wreckage. Another passenger died in that crash. In Las Vegas, firefighters spent the night battling a 3-alarm fire. The blaze consumed a pile of tires left behind after a recent Grand Prix race. Authorities told nearby residents to stay inside due to the thick black smoke that filled the air. And in upstate New York, the search continues for as many as 11 people missing after flash flooding. One death is being blamed on storms that swept through the area yesterday. Up to 8 inches of rain were reported in some places. Now, for a look at your national and regional weather, here's NBCWeatherPlus.com meteorologist Byron Miranda. Morning.
Good morning, Melissa. It is almost Friday, right?
It sure is. Last time I checked.
Yeah, one more day. The security guard told me when I came in, he said, look, one more day, Byron, one more day. And so all the folks at home, get ready for a beautiful week. In the Northeast, it's quiet, high pressure to lots of sunshine. And you will see sunshine today. Clear skies at this hour. It is early for the sun. It will get up in a couple of hours. We'll take a look at the eastern seaboard, and you see some showers down towards Florida. By the way, if you're heading to Miami today, take the umbrella with you. That's my little hand signal to tell you need the umbrella. High pressure will keep clear skies today. However, there is a frontal system right here, and that is a fast-moving front. The western section of New York and Pennsylvania, as well as Virginia, will see thunderstorms this afternoon. But later today, we should have dry weather for New York, Philadelphia, and Boston through the evening hours. Current temperatures in the 60s. 63 for Boston, 65 for D.C., 72 in Charleston. Miami, you're checking in at 79. Atlanta, 74 degrees. Here's your high, Atlanta. 89, although it doesn't say thunderstorms, I think there is a chance of a pop-up thunderstorm for you late this afternoon between 3 and 7. Sunshine in the forecast because of high pressure today, but later tonight, a chance of a thunderstorm into New York, Philadelphia, and Boston, overnight into the morning hours, and then it clears out. Clear skies tomorrow on Friday, 92 for Raleigh, 81 for New York City. That is a look at your regional forecast. Now let's take a look at your local weather.
Good morning from the Sky Team 10 Weather Lab. Our forecast for today, partly cloudy skies with the chance of a thunderstorm. Our high today, 84. Your complete forecast is coming up at 5 on News 10 Today.
Melissa, today marks the first day of summer. Officially, it starts at 2:06 p.m. Back to you.
And it's hot enough, thank you. Stocks take a tumble, Circuit City profits fumble, while Morgan Stanley's earnings soar. Your early morning business headlines are straight ahead. Plus, Rosie O'Donnell might be feeling a little under the weather after her latest talk with television executives.
Historic night in Texas for Sammy Sosa. The bad breaks continue for the White Sox, and it might be game over for Pac-Man. You're watching Early Today.
That's the stomach right there.
There?
Yeah. Right there, that's the stomach, but don't punch it open.
Why?
Okay?
It smells
It'll
bad.
smell real bad.
Real bad.
I
It smells
touched
really
it.
bad right now.
You touch his stomach, but you wouldn't give the Grim Reaper a kiss. Jeez, Lizzie, what's your problem?
Oh.
Happened in these quaint little woods. A city where nothing happens. It happens. Don't know what happened? Where'd that guy come from?
Because we need some body parts.
Mom, what's that body part?
That
He's
guy
a
was there a
robot.
second ago.
He's a robot.
Quaint little woods.
And stuff tonight, or
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
we're having a big bonfire tonight.
Oh, yeah?
A bonfire.
Can we come?
Where, down here?
Yeah.
I've already been there.
smells like
I've been up to my elbows in guts today. I really.
You have?
Yeah.
How did oh, now
Quaint little
it's
forest
frozen and
Those-
broke
where nothing
open.
ever
Those
happened.
guts didn't jump out of a deer by himself.
Are you sure?
Daddy, me take off the fur.
Huh?
We took off the fur.
No, I left the fur on.
The sun is the
Where
only
is it?
thing that
On the
soon
deer.
would happen.
Yeah, well, where is it right now? On the
On the deer.
Where's on the deer? That's where they took it?
No, the deer's in the back of the pickup truck
Wonder-
on its way to the processor.
Why don't they take the intestines and stuff?
Because you don't eat the intestines.
Because you can get sick.
If you
Eating
don't,
food.
the intestines will make the meat go
Ah,
bad.
here with me.
Ooh, what is that she's cutting off?
I don't know, but that's interesting.
Looks like his wiener.
No,
It looks like it's liver or something.
No,
It can
that
be.
looks like his
Oh,
wiener
it's
right
liver.
there, that green thing. What the heck is that black
Maybe
stuff?
it's pancreas.
What in the world is that black stuff?
That's
She's
the
in-
pancreas we hooked onto those balls you were working on.
Quaint little forest. Well, nothing much happens. A little hunting here and there. There's the fort. We found something dead. We don't know what it is, but we found it. Go over there. Let's go see what's going on.
It's on tape.
Giving the evidence away.
My tape.
Walking away with the evidence in a bag. Shameful and shockful, but true. It's like it should be on one of those Believe It or Not things I was watching last night. There's another deer. There's another stand. What awful, god awful things happen here. We will never know. Maybe we don't want to know, but there's so much awful things here. Last glimpse of the woods.
This is Halloween 1999, 139 Gilbert Street, The Haunting. Before the goblins come. Notice the roadkill. A warning to future squirrels. We'll continue later. Did you not notice what happened to your little buddy? Strapped to the porch railing. In our graveyard. Freddy Krueger. See more butts. Bloody Mary. Dracula. Frankenstein. And good old alcoholic. Oh, we forgot about Ida Monster.
Taking pictures.
And this is the High Priestess.
Where's the end of it?
Assisting the groom. Say hi. Lizzie Lou.
Now, you got it right?
Are you ready for your wedding day?
Talking to me, I can hear a word you
No, I'm just narrating.
Okay.
Okay, hold your hands.
Let me get out of the way here.
Get back up there. You're losing your groom. The bride and groom. The Grim Reaper and his bride to be. You may kiss the bride. Give her a little kiss now. Aww. Oh, and there's the High Priestess with her little dog Toto.
Gonna dance? Dancing like Lizzie now. Come on, Tommy, let's dance. Oh, no.
And we have the dancing dead person here.
There's my
Oh, there he is. Let's not strip now, Lizzie. Where is the elf?
He's running around me and Tommy's running around.
Ah!
Easy.
There he is, Alfie.
Yes, you must put your Alfie. Sit down a minute, monster. So she can get Alfie.
Alfie! And he's running off again.
Like Tommy with... Ah, got him. Get him, Alfie. He's down, now you can get him.
Lizzie, move. Lizzie, move.
Where'd you learn to dance like that?
I don't know. She's a show-off.
You gotta send it to the world. Can you dance like that, Tommy? Let Lizzie teach you.
I ain't afraid of no place.
Come on, Liz.
Unless you just want to move, I think you better call. Who you gonna call?
We're wasting our talents here.
And our roadkill. Smile for the camera.
Yeah. You are recording.
Born in Jackson Avenue for Delhi. Born at home, my father delivered me, brought me downstairs, weighed me in the belly on one of those cartons. 2 pounds 4 ounces.
You were premature, weren't you?
My incubator was a cardboard box and some bottles filled with warm water, and I had a doll's bottle to feed me. I wasn't in no incubator.
You are light.
And when the doctor came to deliver me, he just grabbed any old, because my brother went to the doctor and my father was there. He grabbed a knife to cut the cord, and it was a dirty knife. My father grabbed it from his belly, let me clean the knife. And he just cut the cord, and that was it. My mother says, is it a boy or a girl? He says, I don't know. She says, what do you mean you don't know? Is it a boy or a girl? So I was covered with hair. They started calling me Monkey till I started looking every time they'd say Monkey. She'd think that was her name. So they called me Dot because I was so small, believe it or not. And that's how I got the name Dorothy.
Mm-hmm.
From there we moved many places. And mostly Bayonne in Jersey City.
Grandma, try looking.
And out in New Milford where my grandfather had a bar. My father worked as a bartender for a while. And I'd sit on the bar and sing When the Moon Comes Over the Mountain by Kate Smith, was a popular singer at that time. And the customers would buy me a beer. My grandfather charged them for it. And it was a whiskey glass full of foam, but he got a full price for the beer. And so we moved many times because we ran out of money and there was no welfare. There was no help whatsoever. If you didn't work, you didn't have money, you didn't eat, well, that's it. There was no way to get help. And you wait on a long line for food, and they'd hand you a head of cabbage to feed the family. I don't know how you feed a baby cabbage. I never figured that one out. And my brother's boyfriend used to swipe the milk off the steps. And they used to deliver milk, so I'd have milk to drink. So it was rough. It was back in the 30s during Depression.
Yeah, we're talking about that in history.
Yeah. And my father finally he started picking up junk. My brother started